Oh, it's another box. It's another knife. What is it going to be old? Well, this week's little finds were some 30-foot tank tainers. I believe they're called. Obviously you can tell by the names there they're not English. I don't know whether they're Italian of origin, I don't know. Obviously HO. Well, I purchased them because I thought they'll go with, being HO. They'll fit the American container transport wagons. And the same seller also had another one of these, which I think I've got one or two others. I got a Danzas one, which these did come across on British rails from Europe, with various stuff in them, a bit like the cargo wagon type IZAs and that. These ones do actually have functioning doors. You can push that one in and slide that one over. Just a little novelty. Obviously it's got the European style drop couplings. They are part of the bogie. They're not NEM. I was hoping they were NEM fitting and I could just change them out, but it's not a major problem because I've got enough rolling stock when I make a rake. I can make a converter wagon up and mix the stock. Well, the carpet needs hoovering and it's more mail. After the bank holiday we've got the backlog. Well, it's a manual movable LED desk lamp. I don't know if you can get an automatic one. I've never seen one of them. Anyway, it's USB, so they're generous enough to give you a lead. So any old mobile phone charger, I haven't got many of those actually. I have to rummage around and try and find some more. I don't change my phones that often, so. But it is a little flexi circular light with a touch sensitive 3 light settings, which is probably swamping the camera. So you got warm white, bright white, and then the slightly dimmer one that turns off. So I just thought that would be handy, with the advantage of this being cordless as well. It's got a little built-in lithium cell, so you can move it around. It can only just fit on here because we've got a metal bar on this table, but a little bit extra light for filming and modelling. It's nice and flexible. I was a bit dubious as to whether it would turn up because all the low review feedback sellers suddenly had no longer registered users. Because I was watching several and they all, but I got a Royal Mail tracked for this, so it turned up. So yeah, I might get another one. They're only about £7. You sort of get them £6.5 at £7. There are a few more that are more money, but I don't know whether they're bigger or you're just paying more for the same thing. But yeah, handy cheap little gadget. Well, a few more for the American collection. Some, I think they're 50-foot box wagons. Don't know, so I presume they're possibly around the 50s, I'm guessing. And we got this one, another one. It does say, I suppose, the proposed. I'll keep pausing because I've got the neighbour drilling holes like Billy-O for the last 3 months. I should think the house is like a bloody tea bag. So we've got nicely little detailed pieces there. It does say 7/17 for the build date of the replica, but surely that's not 2017. 2017? 1917, I don't know. It seems a bit too modern for 1917. Maybe someone can enlighten me. It's Pemco. Never heard of those. It might have some that are Pemco, I'm not sure. Yeah, sort of basic moulding, but good enough for going around the track. And obviously a Burlington, I suppose, before they became Burlington and Northern. The grain hopper, it says new in '67. so I doubt if it would still be running now, but we do get some mileage out of these old things. And the pièce de résistance is a steel carrier, which opens up to reveal some plastic effect steel. Brake wheel's missing off that end and the whole thing's missing off the other end. Anyway, in the big picture of things it's not going to be seen probably anyway, is it? And I do have a lot of brake wheels coming at some stage for minor repairs and detailing. So that was 15 quid. So I don't think it was too bad. Take note, eBay sellers. Crush base all around the box. So, more PTAs. Let's have a look. Well, I couldn't resist that to take them apart. It was in the description that he thought they weren't the original bogies on them, which I don't think they are because they do project more than that normally. And there was a bit of plastic cut away from the underframe, which I think is that there, which it looks like it's probably had the little KD couplings in the pockets originally. And I don't know, maybe the original bogies they chopped the couplings off and substituted these. So somewhere there's 4 bogies with no couplings on that I could I could use them. And it looks like it's had a Hornby weight put in it as opposed to that one which has got the original one in. So handy actually because I can weigh that. That's a little bit thicker because it didn't fit in the box that was sticking out, but I've got the wheel weights, so I will substitute the weight if it will fit in there. If not, it will go in there and just put a dummy load in. But that gives me I think 4 of these now, plus some PGAs, so I'm trying to get a few yeoman bits and pieces for the pending arrival of the all singing all dancing class 59 from Dapol, which hopefully they've learnt from the mistakes of the Hatton 66 and bits won't fall off of it. We'll have to wait and see on that one anyway. But yeah, here we go again. It's like being in a dentist's. Almost discarded that bit as a bit of plastic shredding, but I think it's a small detail piece from somewhere within this little beauty. It has got a Hornby gremlin in it, long since departed by the looks of it. So let's have a look and see what this is like. So there we have it, a little Claude, a D16 8825. I have 8802, so this was a natural thing I've been after. Managed to get this one for £70, which is, ooh, well, it's cheap for one of these. I think the RRP is well over 100 now, I think 165, something ridiculous. It didn't state whether it was DCC fitted, I don't think it is, but there's a all-wheel pickup on the tender. So yeah, it appears to work, and hopefully we won't break any of that nice detailing off that they put on these now. The Westinghouse pump. I don't know where that little piece comes from. I'll have to try and examine my other one to fathom out where that tiny little thing comes from. Whether it's a piece of brake piping or who knows. Anyway, it'll end up in this with the detailing pack. So now I need to get yet another DCC chip.